Let me guess, you and your wife are locked in an ego war where you're both fighting to prove your perspective is right. And right now, it's destroying any chance of actual connection. If every argument in your marriage follows this pattern, where you have your version of what happened and she has hers, and instead of trying to understand one another, you're both fighting to force the other person to accept your reality as the only version of the truth, you're in an ego war. And it creates what I call emotional entrenchment, where you dig into your position like it's a foxhole and she digs into hers. And then you spend all your energy trying to prove she's wrong instead of trying to understand why she sees it differently.
That's not what I said. That's not even what happened. See, you're remembering it wrong. You're being so sensitive. You're just overreacting.
Meanwhile, she's doing the exact same thing to you.
You always do this. You never listen. You don't care about my feelings. Why are you being so defensive?
And see, you're both so busy defending your egos that you've forgotten that you're on the same team. See, here's what's really happening. Both your perspectives are valid. You both experienced something real. You both have legitimate feelings about what happened, but you guys are treating it like a court case where only one person can be right and the other is automatically wrong. Your perspective.
I was just trying to help by offering a solution. I wasn't dismissing your feelings.
Her perspective.
When you immediately jumped in to fix it, I felt like you didn't want to hear how I was actually feeling.
Both true, both valid. But instead of saying, I can see how you feel that way, help me understand your experience more, you're both trying to prove the other person's experience is wrong. And this creates what I call the invalidation defensiveness cycle. The more you invalidate her perspective, the more defensive she gets. The more defensive she gets, the more you feel attacked and invalidate her further. And on it goes as it increases emotional distance and resentment over time. Each person feels unheard, misunderstood, and alone. Each person feels like they're married to someone who refuses to see their side. And each person feels like they have to fight just to justify or have their reality acknowledged. And see, here's the breakthrough. It's in the moment that you guys stop trying to change each other's perspectives and start trying to understand each other. That's when everything shifts. When you can finally say, I see how you'd experience it that way. That makes a lot of sense. See, that's when her defenses come down and there's nothing to fight or argue about. She's only fighting to be seen, heard, and truly understood. And when she feels truly seen, heard, and understood, she stops fighting to prove her point. And when she stops fighting, you stop feeling attacked. And when you stop feeling attacked, you can actually hear things. You can hear her perspective without getting immediately defensive. See, the only real reason that you get reactive, brother, or triggered is because of how it makes you feel about yourself. And that's why working with trained and experienced experts, a team of other men who can help you dig into these core patterns is so vital for your personal growth and your marriage. The goal isn't to agree on what happened. The goal is to understand how each of you experienced what happened. See, that's where the real connection lives, not in being right, but in being understood. So look, if you're ready to break free from the ego war that's keeping both you guys emotionally entrenched and learn how to validate each other's perspectives without losing yourself in the process, reach out to us about the Beyond Driven Total Breakthrough Academy. Every day we show men how to transform conflict from a battle into a bridge to deeper understanding by digging into the core issues that they're dealing with. You're not alone, man. It's time to prioritize the work on the inside so you can transform your life from the inside out. The best way to change your marriage is to change the man who shows up to the marriage.